Schwarz-Weiß-Rot und unverschämter Maß. Die Feinde wegen sie bedroht, wer diese Farbe maß. Die Flanken an der Heimatstadt, die Winter hin und her. Und weit von Weib und Vaterland auf so bewegtem Meer. Wir wollen getreu ergeben sein, getreu ist in den Tod. Wir wollen unser Leben frei, ja Flagge schwarz-weiß-rot. An überall, wo aufgekehrt, wenn Mord ein Mast sie trägt, da schlägt die deutsche Flagge sehr in Achtung und Respekt. Die bieten auf die Meere Schutz, die bleibt für alle sein. Die Tränen Menschen frei zum Mund, der Deutschland Ehre treu. Wir wollen mit euch ergeben sein, getreu bis in den Tod. Wir wollen unser Leben frei, ja Flagge schwarz-weiß-rot. Und treibt es will mit Sturmsgewalt und hat ein Felsenweg. Ein Weg in Welt allein gestalt, gefahren und versteht. Wir wanken und wir weichen nicht, der Tod gesehen als Traum. Die Toten scheinen uns verfliegt, doch bis zum letzten Raum. Wir wollen mit euch ergeben sein, getreu bis in den Tod. Wir wollen unser Leben frei, ja Flagge schwarz-weiß-rot. Wir wollen mit euch ergeben sein, getreu bis in den Tod. Wir wollen unser Leben frei, ja Flagge schwarz-weiß-rot.
In May of 1941, the war had just begun. The Germans had the biggest ship that had the biggest guns. The Bismarck was the fastest ship that ever sailed the sea. On her decks were guns as big as steers and shells as big as trees. Out of the cold and foggy night came the British ship, the Hood. And every British seaman he knew and understood They had to sink the Bismarck, the terror of the sea. Stop those guns as big as steers and those shells as big as trees. They find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck, cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. But when we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The Hood found the Bismarck, and on that fatal day, the Bismarck started firing 15 miles away. We gotta sink the Bismarck, was the battle sound. But when the smoke had cleared away, the mighty Hood went down. For 6 long days and weary nights, they tried to find her trail. Churchill told the people, put every ship a sail, cause somewhere on that ocean, I know she's gotta be. We gotta sink the Bismarck to the bottom of the sea. They find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck, cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. When we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The fog was gone the 7th day, and they saw the morning sun. 10 hours away from homeland, the Bismarck made its run. The admiral of the British fleet said, turn those bows around. We found that German battleship, and we're gonna cut her down. The British guns were aimed and the shells were coming fast. The first shell hit the Bismarck, they knew she couldn't last. That mighty German battleship is just a memory. Sink the Bismarck was the battle cry that shook the 7 seas. We found that German battleship was making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. Yeah, we found that mighty Bismarck and we had to cut her down. We found that German battleship for making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. We found that